Hi there. So this week I've been thinking about our interdependence. And I think the pandemic has shown us that very, very clearly. If an incident in a wet fish market in Wuhan can impact the whole world to this level, then it just shows how intricately all our systems are connected these days in the world. You see, we're no longer isolated individuals, making our decision purely based on price or what suits us. All those decisions have an impact in different parts of the world. They have an impact up the supply chain, where often the products are made by very poor people in developing countries, and they have an impact on the planet as well in terms of the environmental consequences. We've got to start looking at the world in a different way, and I do hope that after this pandemic we will start doing that. You see, we need to move away from the whole thing of if I win, she loses mentality. We're only as strong as the poorest member of our community or of our country, or the most isolated person in the world trying to forage for a living. We can't think of ourselves in these boxes any longer. Now, a few years ago, I had the privilege of visiting some redwood forests in California. Now, these trees, I don't know if you've ever seen them, but they're absolutely huge. They're about, I think, 300 foot high, and some of them are over 2,000 years old. And as you look up into the canopy, which I did for quite a while, you begin to think, well, the roots must be incredible to hold these huge things up. But I found out recently, actually, the root systems are very shallow. But what they do, all these trees, their roots are totally interconnected with each other. And I think that's a great image to take into this week. That's a bit like us. We are interconnected with all the systems all over the world that are impacting people, are impacting the planet. And I think it's time to realise that. And as we come out of this pandemic, we will start realising our interdependence. And as a result, the world will be in a better place, I'm sure.